Welcome to Tabletop Cinema, where we bring together the worlds of filmmaking, tabletop role-playing, and video games. I'm your host Mikey, a freelance filmmaker, tabletop RPG game master, and variety streamer on Twitch. It's great to have regular faces back here for the back-to-back feature of Beacon Pines. The story concludes tonight, or this morning, or this afternoon, wherever you are from. It is ending today. I already want to keep playing Beacon Pines, and we are taking our time, but I don't want to take too much time. I want to know what happens. I'm so invested already in Beacon Pines. We played in our first half. I was already so invested in the characters in the world, and I want to see how everything pans out. So, great to have you all here for the second half of this stream. Our first playthrough of Beacon Pines, the beginning of the end. Beginning of the end begins now? That sounds repetitive. Hi everyone! We are going to pet the cat. Maya's in her bed, so I can't get her out. It looks like it's Passion again for the petting. You know, Passion understands that that is prime spot for petting. And Maya's missing out, aren't you, Maya? There's a table here, and there's actually a cat bed right under this table. So Maya's actually there. Well, it's dark right now, but she's there. There. All right. Don't worry about it, Fisher. Knowing at the pace we're going, we're gonna take our time. Oh god. I didn't realize that. This is what happens when you're working from home, right? Should put on pants. Sorry for that scandalous thing. I didn't tag this as a not safe for work stream. Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. Not really. Over here. Maya. Maya got jealous. And you moved out of your bed. You know, this always happens when you get out of the bed, right? You can admit it, you like being carried like this and shown off to the world. You're gonna be a famous cat, Maya. Are you liking Beacon Pines? There are cat people in this game. Do you like the cat people? What do you think? Maya. Alright. You're so adorable. Bye. Yeah, sometimes you get a 2-for-1 for the double pets. Yeah, they're so chunky. Well, Passion is more active, so Passion's able to like burn off everything she eats. But Maya's so lazy. Alright. You got a good deal from that. Thank you again for always redeeming that. The cats deserve all the pets indeed. That's a nice way to begin. Perhaps that's a blessing that we'll need for what's to come in Beacon Pines. This is Stream Beats again. You know, something about Stream Beats, it's supposed to be royalty-free music, but whenever I upload it on YouTube, I've gotten flagged every once in a while. So I'm not sure if this playlist is still truly royalty-free, if it gets flagged on YouTube. Anyway. It's royalty-free music for streamers everywhere for intro and outro music. Usually, that is Stream Beats. All right, are you ready? We got our care package. It's a 2-for-1 combo. We got a hydrate and a stretch over there. We are going to have dinner with. How's dinner, everyone? Or whatever meal you're at. But we just had dinner in real life, and now we're going to have dinner with our new friend Beck. Beck is the person on the right. Our right. No, our whatever. The third one. We're gonna have dinner with their moms. Their moms, one of them works for the Valentine family, which represents the past, and the other mom works for Kerr, which represents the future of Beacon Pines. Why are they here? What is their job? And are they seeing eye to eye? Are they all in this together? Or is there going to be conflict? We're going to find out. Spare ribs. Potato salad. Cat says, stupid clinking butler, let me go. Yes, I keep saying, I already gave them job titles. So, Passion is the head of security of the studio. Maya is the supervisor. How's it going, Zen? Welcome in. You're just in time for the concluding stream of this game. This is Beacon Pines. It is like a very whimsical, awesome, well-written, well-voiced choose your own adventure. Oops. Well, that is anticlimactic. Let me focus the Beacon Pines. All right, we got a stretch. Got this. Gotta hydrate. Hopefully this water will last us. That sounds delicious, Fisher. Hope you have a good dinner. But thank you for dropping by at this time. Beacon Pines. Our goal is to meet Beck at the big creepy gate. What happened prior to the stream? In summary, this town holds many secrets. 6 years ago, a great famine happened due to a scientific experiment gone wrong, with the harvest gone bad, poisoning the lot of the people, impoverishing our town, and possibly also taking the life of our father. And so swoops in Perennial Harvest, a big mega corporation. I think that's a bit redundant. A mega corporation come to save the town from hunger. Perennial Harvest represents the future, but not everything is what it seems. People have gone missing. Our mother just went missing this year. We don't know where she went. And we stumbled upon secrets that we shouldn't have seen. We know too much. And some people are willing to keep us silent to maintain their secrets. And so now, as this is a choose your own adventure kind of game with charms, check this out. We have a branching tree over here of the narrative. And you can actually choose or change the outcome. You can change the outcome of each path to further the story along. For these major moments, these turning points, as the game calls them. So you get to discover these charms by investigating the world and going through events. So we've already encountered a bunch of turning points. We've encountered a secret. Some of the townsfolk harbor very dark secrets, which may have involved missing people, experiments gone wrong, cadavers, and severed limbs. So, happy town. Don't be fooled by the appearance of Beacon Pines with its adorable art style, great soundtrack, and really heartwarming writing. This game has bite to it. So now we're going to meet our new friend Beck, who just moved in from town. A bit more about Beck. We don't know much about Beck, but Beck's mothers are working for the two influential powers of this town. The Valentine family, which is what brought this town its prosperity in the past by succeeding in their fertilizer business. But it is the fertilizer that went wrong, and then since then, the Valentine name has been tarnished the past all but forgotten, and now Perennial Harvest is here to modernize the town and save us, or so they say. Now, the dinner we're about to attend with Beck, her mother's work, one of them works for the Valentines and one of them works for Kerr, the CEO of Perennial Harvest. And yes, Fisher, indeed, that is a supervisor. You got it. Internet cookies for you. And there's a colorful cast of characters. It's so awesome. Let's get our premonition today, our foreshadowing. So there's a festival happening. And something big's gonna happen at the festival. Oh, I can't interact with them. Alright. Where was the manor again? I forget. Ah! I think it is down... Oh, who's this? This is a new character? Good morning, Joff!
What's so good about it? Another day further down the tubes, if you ask me.
Come on now, it's not all bad. The festival is coming up.
The festival.
His voice sounds very throaty.
Old man Valentine used to put on cockamamie shindigs all the time.
Cockamamie
Shindigs all the time. And where did that get us?
Well, it's Perennial Harvest putting on this one. And they're doing it for the whole town.
As far as I can see it, the difference between the old Valentine company and this new Perennial Harvest outfit...
Jeff dug through his pockets for a bit.
...is the difference between this empty soup can and this brown banana.
But those are both garbage.
Exactly.
Bright, charming guy, that Joff. He's a very sad otter. Thanks for dropping by, Zen. Enjoy your dinner. Can we enter Nun Creed's drugstore? We all know what happened here. That is terrifying. Here, this way. And again with the empty beehive. What if I check the forest? Anything? Oh! Oh, there. Wait, in this timeline... everything's good. Everything's alright. Like, that's the name of the chapter, right? Everything is fine. Oh there, little buddy. What brings you to this neck of the woods? Oh, I was just wandering around a bit. Wandering? How wonderful. Children and their wonderful wandering. Oh, to be young. Anyways, I can't let you pass just now. Top secret business that way.
Mr. Kerr winked with a wry smile.
I'm just yanking your chain. Perennial Harvest is just making a few improvements.
He gave Luca an energetic thump on the shoulder.
Better head home now. Our harvest awaits. That's their motto. Well, he didn't... No, he hasn't been revealed yet in this timeline, so... Fun. There's Beck. So, who all lives in that house? Eris and Gus Valentine grew up there. And Solomon moved in a few years back. The creepy little kid in the vest? That sounds like the one. So, just 3 people live in that huge thing? I bet a bunch of shady stuff happens all the time in a place like that. Not really. The Valentines pretty much keep to themselves. So it's empty and boring? Pretty much. What a waste. My mom says that it used to be way busier back before Sharper died. Before the foul harvest. Okay, that's like the 5th time someone mentioned this foul harvest thing. And you all use that same ominous tone. Eventually, you're gonna explain to me how that harvest got all fouled up. But we can't keep my parents waiting anymore. This way. Corgo. Yes, it is not a 360. It's a 180. The game has turned a 180. Serious shit happened. Serious shit is happening. But now we're exploring branching timelines. This is Beck. We're going to have dinner. Most kids would have just ditched me by this point. Why are you still here? You look like you could use some help. You know what, Luca? You're not so bad. Let's get through this as simply as possible. Her Animal Crossing voice is so smooth. For Beck's voice. Just eat, smile, and nod. Fun. Great. Whatever you do, don't bring up their work. No, Corgel. I think this time, the grandparent figure this time may actually be the good person. May actually be one of the good guys. I know what happened in Life is Strange True Colors. A lot of similar notes here, but even though it's all samey and tropey, I actually still don't know how it's gonna end or how everything's gonna resolve. And the writing and the delivery has so far been quite compelling. I really felt like I was listening to a great storyteller, next to a campfire, spooky stories and all. So it channels that feeling really well.
Beck took a long breath, then gave a firm nod.
So we're actually getting into a greater mystery here. The parents of Beck here, each work for the two big powers in this town. We're not exactly sure how the two powers are related. The Valentines and the and Perennial Harvest, the corporation. We're gonna see if we can snoop around and find out. Here goes nothing.
Chapter 4. Dinner with the Moodwills.
Moodwills.
Ilona
Interesting
Moodwill
surname.
was worried about change. A gardener at heart, she understood the necessity of change, relied on it even. But there was a difference between the controlled world of her plants and this cluttered cottage in a strange town. Almost done. Nellie was a blur of activity, digging through boxes. Sorry, love, couldn't find the dishes. We'll have to make do with paper plates. Dinner went by without much conversation. As she watched Beck and Luca finish up their pizza, Ilona let herself relax into the chair.
This is the third game in a row where pizza has come into the picture. Pizza time saved our playthrough in the SCP containment breach. That is no joke. Mandated company pizza party. We finished the game because of it. Where there's pizza, there's capitalism. How's it going? What's up, Big B? We are going to finish the game today. I hope.
The things she cared about were still here.
So, grab a seat, plot it up next to the fire, and let's enjoy this little tale of growing up, friendship, and death.
Nellie finally had the job of her dreams.
Yeah, what gameplay? Oh my god. Just finished Deofield. It's actually pretty nice story-wise. Gameplay's utter trash. Congratulations on finishing Deofield, Big B. You are ready to move on. At least you enjoyed the story. But, well, hopefully you got your money's worth at least. Maya, I heard meowing. Huh? Maya? 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 I don't know if you can hear her meowing. Maya? I think she hid under the sheets. She likes hiding under the seats. Or she sees a ghost. No, don't tell her that. We already fed Maya. She already eats too much. Yeah, I think Maya went under the bed. She may have seen something, chat. This dinner is going to take a turn for the worse, I feel. Anyway, where were we? Dinner with pizza. Ilona let herself relax into the chair. The things she cared about were still here. Nellie finally had the job of her dreams. Until everything went wrong.
Beck was beginning to take root. Ilona's task was simply to tend to them. She could do that.
Oh dear. So, Luca, tell us a bit about yourself. Where do you live? Oh, I live with my grandma. Over on the other side of the river. Your grandma? Where are your parents at? Beck. Manners. It's alright. My dad passed away in an accident at the fertilizer plant 6 years back. Oh dear. My mom's been missing for a few months now. Like, missing?
Luca's eyes were fixed to his plate, pushing a chunk of pineapple around with his finger. Nellie was the one who eventually broke the silence.
Luca, how did you like the pizza? Oh, it was good. Very good. Normally, we'd have put more effort into dinner.
Ilona nervously gestured toward the boxes.
Maya. Hi. Someone wants attention. Why are you wet? Oh dear. Oh no, you haven't groomed yourself. Oh my god. Wait. Maya, groom yourself first. Okay, wait. I gotta wash my hands. BRB. She just came from the litter box, I think. BRB. Okay, sorry about that, cat parent stuff. We were just enjoying a lovely dinner with the mood wheels. Wonder what's got Maya so spooked. The cats are staring at something. I have no idea. Yeah, the litter box is fine. I checked it. She's just scooting in and out of the bed. Passion's also confused. Passion's like, what's up with you? Yeah, probably on the hunt. Maya's probably on the hunt and trying to call attention to interloper, there is a bug. Probably some bug flying around that I can't see right now. Have fun, Maya. Anyway, we were just having pineapple pizza, and they were talking about how they asked about our parents. Mom's missing for months. Okay. Back into the mood. We aren't settled in, and Beck had mentioned that it's your favorite. I'm sorry. Are we just skipping the part where he said his mom was missing? Beck! I'm sorry, Luca. This move has us all a little tired.
Luca wiped his face with his sleeve.
No, it's fine. So, Beck said that you moved here for work?
Beck gave Luca a swift kick under the table.
Ow! I mean, what brought you to Beacon Pines? Oh, you were right the first time. We're here for work. Nellie won't tell you this, but she's a brilliant chemist. I don't know about brilliant, but I do love it. Nice. She's brilliant. Perennial Harvest just made her their newest lead researcher of deep engineering. Someone died in deep engineering. Yikes. She makes it sound more impressive than it is. I'm just happy that I get to make a difference in the world. They sold her the company line. Perennial Harvest is at the forefront of evolving agriculture into something more useful than sprinkling water and excrement on the ground.
Luca glanced over to Beck. She seemed to be holding her breath.
What Nellie means, Luca, is that there are different ways to grow plants. Yes, some people talk to their plants and hope for the best. Oh no, so it's a point of conflict for Beck's moms. And some people happily leave their job to allow a loved one to pursue their dream. You swore you didn't.
Beck slammed her fist into the table. Perhaps harder than she intended.
Hey, Luca! How about some dessert? I actually have to meet my friend Rolo soon.
Luca glanced outside to gauge the time. The sky was darker than he expected, filled with ominous clouds.
Looks like there's a storm brewing. Yeah, Dewat. I'm thinking... Sorry, Nellie is the one working now to... Yeah, so Nellie is the one with Perennial Harvest. And Ella? The white cat. What are they anyway? Are they cats? Ilona, sorry. There we go, thank you. And Ilona is more traditional... traditional agriculture, growing it with her hands. And I guess they came to an agreement where I want to change the world, so I'll quit my job for you. Fine. And then that's I should get going. Oh, I didn't think there was any rain in the almanac. Yeah, almanacs aren't that useful around here.
Luca wiped his mouth one last time with his napkin and started to get up.
Thank you all for the pizza. It really was good. See you at the festival, Beck. Hey, there's the coin. The unlucky penny. Wait up. I'll walk you home.
Surprised, Luca turned around. He knew Rollo could be prickly around new people. But Beck seemed cool. Rollo would warm up to her eventually. Probably.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble or break. Rumble, I think. I think rumble would be nice for this scene. Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble.
Luca began to respond, but the sky answered for him as the clouds above began to rumble with ominous thunder.
And that's a turning point. You sure we can make it home before the storm kicks off?
Luca surveyed the roiling clouds.
I'd say the odds are good. Maybe you should just stay here and I'll just make a break for it.
At that moment, the heavens opened up, unleashing torrential rain.
Oh crap. Character recalculate the odds! Hurry inside, you two, before you catch cold! Oh, sleepover. For this timeline. Luca, Nelly will keep trying to reach your gran on the phone. In the meantime, you two hold tight. Sorry, not much to do up here. Most of my stuff is still in the boxes. Mind if I poke around? Be my guest. Investigation! Ooh, microscope.
Luca squinted into the eye hole of the microscope.
This looks wild. What is it? Gum. Gum?
Luca adjusted the slide with his fingers to get a better look.
I'm tracking the structural integrity of gum with increasing amounts of chewing. Chew that one for 47 days.
Luca wiped his hand off on his sweater and gave a nervous laugh.
47 days. It's weird. I know.
Beck looked down, timidly tapping the ladder with her feet.
You think it's weird, don't you? A little. But weird can be cool. Heck yeah. Oh, wow. Rollo and I have a radio just like this at the treehouse. Probably not exactly like this one. My mom and I tore the whole thing down to the bolts. Fitted it with some state-of-the-art vacuum tubes. She seems pretty awesome. She gets carried away sometimes. I think she feels guilty for working too much. So when she does have time for me, she showers me with high-tech overcompensation.
Luca flicked at one of the toggles.
I bet you can get all sorts of stations on this. Aha, plot point. Not out here in the boonies. You wouldn't believe the stuff I could pick up back in the city. But around here, it's all farm reports and static. Ah, shucks. I'm pretty sure that radio's gonna be irrelevant.
Luca bent down to examine the bouquet of wilting flowers. Judging by the odor, they were well past their prime.
Pungent.
He flipped open the attached card.
Happy trails from Coach Walker and all the Fairview Condors. Oi, you weren't kidding about poking around, huh? Oh, sorry. Was this from your old school? The most recent one, yeah. Some schools gave me going away cards. Some did flowers. When they're really trying to feel good about themselves, they do both. So you've moved a lot. Yeah, that's the thing with having a brilliant parent. There's always a better job somewhere else. These flowers would last longer if you put them in some water. That's the sort of thing I do. That's the sort of thing I would do if I cared. Well, you cared enough to keep them, is all. Luca, can I ask you something? Of course. Dang, didn't that hurt? I'll be honest. That hurt more than I expected. Superhero landing. Well, at least you look cool doing it.
Beck took a moment to watch the rivulets of water running down the window.